Hey, this is Mike Colleen, and this is part 4 of Crack the Female Code for Women, Dating and Relationship Coaching. Okay, now let's start off with the mating system, what I was talking about. Okay, so here's what's going on. Mother Nature's wired the female one way and the male another way, and I'm not even talking about the communication or love or emotional part yet. I'm talking about our mating systems. His mating system, as I said, is directed to connected to his optic nerve, which makes him visual. He looks at your body, cute smile, your body movement, which you can see visually. That's why women are really into dancing, is to draw him in. Again, this goes all the way back, okay? Why? Because his mating system is looking for a female's healthy body because the baby is going to grow inside her body. If she has a healthy body, it's more likely going to grow a healthy baby, okay? Now your system, you're not looking at his body going, is he healthy? When I get him pregnant, is he going to have a healthy womb for the baby? No, your system is not looking for that. Your mating system is looking to see if he's a good communicator. Now, you already know this on some level. I'm looking for a guy who's a good communicator. I'm going to tell you something right now. When guys hear that and read that in dating or relationship things, dating online, or they hear a woman say that, we think, oh, she's so full of shit. She doesn't mean that. That's the proper, politically correct way of saying, I want to meet a man who can communicate, who's educated. That's what we think. We think it's bullshit, and here's why. Remember, the male mating system is connected to his optic nerves, which is connected to his eyes, so we are visually stimulated sexually. We do not understand what communication I do, my clients do, and to a man who's watching this, you're going to be shocked, unless you've watched my other videos. So men, we do not understand what communication means to a woman. Guys, follow this for a second. And ladies, a lot of times when you say communication to him, he thinks you're talking about logical, correct, proper English. Ninth grade, commas and no comma splices and, complete sentences. That's nice. But what you really mean is the right brain. The right brain is the artistic brain. It's the 5 senses: see, hear, feel, smell, and taste. It's about emotions, feelings, music, the bigger picture, artistry, emotionally fulfilling experiences, which is about poetry. It's about right brain communication and art and music and etc. It's expression, but the right brain internal expression. Now here's the thing, as I've said in my last video and other videos, guys, if you're listening, remember, there's a nerve that connects to her mating system that breaks off to her right brain. So if you can learn how, and by the way, Mother Nature made it this way on purpose, men are not open to the right brain. It's very hard for a guy to cross over because he has less nerves in the corpus callosum, whereas a woman has a ton of nerves, so it's like a super highway. She can go left, right, logical, emotional, spiritual, logical, business, math, science, and back and forth just like that. Whereas a guy, he's got to meditate, pray. He's got to sing for a while, like in choir, do artwork for a while, maybe 15, 20, 30 minutes, and eventually he's very right brain, right? So, what was I trying to say? About the mating system, communication. Oh, yeah. So Mother Nature played this trick on, I guess, men and women. It made it very difficult for us to communicate together. And that's what my course is about. I teach men how to open up faster and faster and faster and faster to their right brain to be there when you're there, super fast. Now, it takes a while. He's got to practice this series of techniques over and over and over. And then I teach him that right brain internal language that melts your heart and gives you emotional fulfillment and for mental stimulation. All right? So guys, remember, her mating system has a nerve that breaks off and connects to her communication center, which is the ear, okay? This is bizarre and bonkers. I've actually had clients go, oh, you don't know women. That's not true. It's all visual. You got to be tall. You got to be good looking. Now, here's something women have said to me. Well, it is visual. We're a lot more visual than you think. I'm like, really? Okay. So what do you mean? Oh, I think you'd be surprised how many women are attracted to men visually. I was like, no, you might be drawn towards him, but you're not head over heels, emotional, sexual. You're about to give away your soul for this guy because he's a tall, good-looking guy, and I'll prove it to you right now. I'm going to ask you a question. Let's say you meet this guy. You got your list. He's got to be 6'1" to 6'1 3/4", clean cut, blonde haired, clean shaven, this, that, corporate job, whatever. That's your logical list, by the way, which is not connected to your emotions, which is the right brain, and is not connected to your mating system. It's not meaningful. This list is bullshit, all right? Here's what I mean. So let's say you meet this guy who's good looking and tall and perfect in every external way. Right there alone, I know I said externally, well, it's not meaningful. Because it's not meaningful, and you know it. But let's say you meet this guy. He's 6'2", he's broad shoulders, he's an ex-athlete, he's got his master's degree from Stanford, and he makes, I don't know, $250,000 a year, whatever, right? You bring him home to your girlfriends, your mother, your aunts, your sisters, your grandmother, both your grandmothers and all your aunts on both sides, etc., and you introduce the guy, and the minute he opens his mouth, bam, he sounds like an idiot. He trips over his tongue. Blah, blah, blah. Every woman I've said that to has like, yeah, you're right, that's not very attractive, is it? No. A guy who can't communicate well, eloquently, especially in the right brain way, it's not attractive. So I've said this to women for years. So you're going to tell me that if you find the perfect guy, bring him home, and the minute he opens his mouth, he sounds like an idiot. You're going to tell me you're going to be attracted to him? And everyone's like, no, oh, no, not at all. So it's auditory. That's all I'm saying, okay? Sure, you might visually be drawn to a guy like, whoa, he looks interesting, but you're going to find out if he can communicate in the right brain language. I'm not necessarily saying you're conscious of that, but will tell you this. All the time, women will say, I'm looking for a man who knows how to communicate. And men are sitting there going, God, why do women bullshit and lie? Why do they say this crap? Because we think it's bullshit. That's just the truth. Because we're not connected to our right brain. That's what I'm saying, all right? This is Mike Colleen again. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned a lot from it. And there's going to be 1 or 2 more videos, maybe even 3 coming up in the series. MikeColleen.com. Click subscribe and follow me. This is for both men and women to help men and women connect mentally, emotionally, and physically and understand each other and actually connect on a meaningful level through meaningful communication. Talk to you soon.